Hi everybody, it's your Captain Brian Vollmer coming to you once again from North Fort Myers at this time on November the 7th for the newsletter. I've got a few things to talk about today. I'd like to first off mention that if you're watching this on Facebook, we advise people to sign up for the newsletter because sometimes there'll be stuff in the newsletter that doesn't necessarily end up in Facebook. It's pretty easy, just go to Planet Helix at www.planethelix.com, and at the bottom of every page is a little square box. Just put your email in there and we'll send you a newsletter by email. Okay, so it's pretty simple, and we're trying to build an army out there because traditional radio doesn't really play us. So in order to keep our name out there in the public eye, the public ear, we have to figure out other ways to market the band, and getting the newsletter out and having everybody know what's going on, that's one way. Anyway, sign up for that. We're also going to talk about the Christmas special that we have in this newsletter, the upcoming album that comes out in spring called Eat, Sleep, Rock, acoustic dates next April called An Intimate Night with Helix, acoustic songs and storytelling. We're going to be on the 17th, April 17th, at the Masonic Temple in Stratford, Ontario. We played there before the electric show, but I think the acoustic show is actually more suited to the room. And then the next night will be in London, Ontario, at the Aeolian Hall, and that's for Dave Southern's birthday. So anyway, we're going to talk about those two shows, and also about how a little bit about the merchandise section and the store that we have up on Planet Helix. So here it is, coming at you. Now we're pushing a vinyl Christmas special. We only have 20 of these packages available on the website, and essentially when it gets to the end of the year and we got extra product, then we try to clear it out to make way for new product in the spring. So we got a real deal on for $69.99. It's I believe it's Bastard of the Blues and All I Want for Christmas is the Leafs to Win the Cup, my solo album Get Your Hands Dirty, and I think there's a couple more. But anyway, check it out. It's only $69.99. It's regularly over $100. So make a good Christmas present. So I love putting out vinyl too, because whenever we do new material now, we'll probably do like limited runs of 300 units, so that'll become a real collector's item. That makes it all that more appealing to fans buying the product. So check out the vinyl Christmas special. We have a new album coming out next spring called Eat, Sleep, Rock. It's actually songs that have been released before, some of them. There's one brand new song called Eat, Sleep, Rock. There's another song called the Tequila Song that's only available right now on the LP that contains The Devil's Having a Party Tonight and the Tequila Song on vinyl. So this will be the first time that it's actually out on CD. The CD is going to be released in the United States and Europe through Tom Mathers and Paris Records. I'm actually personally not going to have any CDs, but I'm working a deal right now to possibly get distribution in Canada. At that point, whoever gets the distribution will just release it themselves. So that's the deal there. There's other songs like Wrecking Ball and Shock City Psycho Rock that were on the Half Alive album. Even Jesus Wasn't Loved in His Hometown, which is off the Bastard of the Blues album. Great song. I'm Alive Frankenstein, which was originally on my solo album When Pigs Fly. That's now out of stock, I believe. And Cyberspace Girl off the Power Rock and Roll album. Gene Simmons Says Rock is Dead, which only really appears on the vinyl that Universal put out last year, a best of package of the Capitol years called the Icon series. So a lot of these aren't really available in one package, or you can't go buy a CD with all the songs on it. So this is going to be a special release. And once again, we're only going to probably do around 300 units. And we're going to make it a special package too. I'm working on that with Greg Campbell of Merch in Motion, who does our merch store on the Helix website. So lots going on in that respect. We hope you once again support us on that album. And that comes out in the spring or early summer of next year. In April of next year, we're also going to be doing a special acoustic shows, actually 2 of them. The first is going to be April 17th in Stratford, Ontario at the Masonic Temple. It's going to be called An Intimate Night with Helix, Acoustic Songs and Storytelling. So what we're going to do is we're going to do songs that maybe we don't play in the electric set, like Tug of War, for instance, from the Business Doing Pleasure album, You're a Woman Now, which was off our first independent release, Breaking Loose. And we'll probably have Cindy Weichman come guest sing with us that night, hopefully. Cindy's got a great voice. And in between we'll be telling stories either about the song themselves, either that or stories that we have from that era. And it's going to be a special night, more reaction with the audience, where we're talking directly to the audience, maybe even taking some questions from the audience. So very relaxed, laid back type of show. The tickets for that show in Stratford at the Masonic Temple will be $30 each, $35 at the door, and they'll be available through the Helix website. They're not up there yet, but there's limited amount of seats. I think the hall only holds like 180 people at the most, maybe 160. So try to get your tickets early. We know we got a lot of fans up in Stratford and Listowel and that kind of area up there. So it's going to be nice doing that show. It's a little bit of a switch for us. And it's a show that I hope we develop over the next little while, because especially with the video, and I have all sorts of film footage, as you know, from that era. So we're going to try to incorporate that into the show as well. Anyway, pick up your tickets through the website. It'll probably be available at some record stores up there in the Stratford area too. And hope to see you there. Lastly, I'd like to talk about the merch store on Planet Helix. A few people got upset last year because they didn't get their product really fast. A couple things about that. First off, when I sell advance albums, that means that you're basically paying for an album that isn't done yet. So there's that period until the album actually comes out, and then the next little while that you have to wait to get the actual record or CD or whatever you're buying, right? We put that up on the website, but some people don't read too well. So I think from now on we're not going to have any of that. First off, we're just going to release it and then you can buy it, right? Secondly, the merch store kind of got screwed up because we go through Merch in Motion, and they're always trying new products to excuse me, be more efficient and get the shipping prices down. Shipping is a big part of selling the merch on the website, because as you know, it's pretty expensive to mail even a small package nowadays. So some people in Europe could buy a CD and the postage could cost more than the damn CD. So we try to figure out ways where we can cut those costs for you and for us too, because we obviously want to sell more product. And Greg was switching over to a company, and they had a new computer program to get orders out like essentially the next day. Well, the program failed. It didn't work. And that was part of the screw up last year. So they're working out the bugs. I think they finally figured out what was going on. And so this year should be a lot better if you're ordering stuff from the website. So that's it until next newsletter. So don't be square. I'll see you around. Catch you on the flip side. Whoosh!